dude's just nervous as can be. I'm gonna pull him out, talk to him.
I got a concealed carry permit.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Do you have it on you? Do you have the firearm on you?
Yeah, it's in my waistband.
Okay. Just don't do me a favor. Don't reach for it. That's all I ask. Just be mindful he has a firearm in his waistband.
Here's one that gets really interesting. An officer pulls over a driver on suspicion of being under the influence, but the driver flat out refuses to let him search the car. His position? Come back with a warrant. So who wins this standoff? Here's how it started. In Mississippi, an officer pulled over a black sedan for speeding and illegal window tint. Let's take a look at the Bodycam footage.
Hello, sir. You got your driver's license insurance on you?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Sure, go ahead. Y'all doing all right today?
Yeah. Well, my insurance card's on my phone.
Sure, that's fine. Go ahead. Who's your insurance with?
Progressive.
Progressive? Okay.
It should say April 28, 2023.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I see it. All right, well, look, the reason I'm stopping here today, Mr. Alexander, is you're going a little fast, window tint's a little too dark, okay? The speed limit's 45, I'm doing 45, and you came by me. All right, you're obviously faster than me, about 10 miles over to be in fact. So, also, your window tint's too dark. Where are you headed to today?
I'm just going, why?
Huh?
Why do you want to know why?
Just conversation, just asking where you're going. Huh?
McGee.
McGee, okay, you coming from Madison? Is that where y'all live, up in Madison? Somebody else is coming over here to make those. What's that now?
I'm making sure, like, I live in Ridgewood.
You live in Ridgewood? Okay.
So,
okay. All right, sure. Well, just sit tight for me, okay? I'm 10-2. This dude's just nervous as can be. I'm gonna pull him out, talk to him.
I got a concealed carry permit.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Do you have it on you? Do you have the firearm on you?
Yeah, it's in my waistband.
Okay. Just don't do me a favor. Don't reach for it. That's all I ask. Just keep your hands up there, okay?
Now, if the stop was just for speeding and illegal tint, the officer should have written the ticket and sent him on his way. So why did he ask the driver to step out of the vehicle? Because the officer noticed the driver was extremely nervous, visibly shaking, breathing heavily, and that raised suspicion of possible drug involvement.
I understand it's a traffic stop. Not everybody gets stopped every day, and this can be a little uncomforting for people. I get that. Okay. My concern is that you are about to suck all the oxygen out of the air right now because you're breathing so heavy. All right. You're so nervous. And so why would you be extremely or overly nervous with me for a simple traffic stop?
I mean, because I was talking and I was busy, but I didn't know I was speeding.
Okay.
So I wasn't really sure why I was getting pulled over.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested before or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. You mind if I ask before? You can't get in trouble for telling me. I'm just curious.
Remember? I had DUI 20 years ago.
DUI 20 years ago?
Probably about it.
Okay. All right. When's the last time you were arrested? Do you remember that?
No, it's been probably 20 years.
20 years?
Probably about
anything
1999.
Anything related at all?
No.
Do you wear glasses or contacts?
Contacts.
Okay. All right. Are those colored contacts, or are your eyes always that kind of grayish, glassy, a little bit glassy?
Green eyes or whatever.
Green eyes. Okay. Are you under the influence of any or alcohol today?
No, sir.
Okay. Right. So your pupils are like pinpoint. And that's why I asked. So,
I mean,
have you taken any prescriptions or anything?
You asked me why I was nervous. First of all, I didn't realize I was speeding. So did you get that on radar or?
I paced you. I was right behind you. Actually,
okay.
You passed me, as I said
it's
earlier.
possible because I was talking.
It's not possible. It's fact.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have just stopped you for nothing. I mean, I'm doing the speed limit and you passed me, so there's that. I mean,
okay.
that's in my line of work. That's called a clue. When I'm doing the speed limit and you pass me, that would be a very obvious indicator of you.
With you. Like I said, I might have been, but I don't remember. But okay.
All right.
And you're saying about my tent, but
yep.
I'm pretty sure the tent's not illegal.
I guarantee it is. The state law is 28%, and that's a lot darker than 28%. Any window.
Okay. I just didn't know.
Okay. Well, and that's common.
You're asking me why I'm nervous. That's because I was kind of upset. You're asking me where I'm going and where I live, and I don't think that I'm allowed. I don't have to answer that.
You absolutely don't. It's just casual conversation. So, okay. Do you have anything illegal in the car today?
The driver denied having anything illegal in the car, and when the officer asked to search it, the driver shut that down immediately. No warrant, no search. And he had every right to say that. Here's the legal reality. Fourth Amendment protects Americans from unreasonable searches and seizures. Without a judge signs search warrant, this officer cannot search a vehicle unless there is probable cause, meaning he can smell narcotics, seize them in plain view, or has some other concrete justification. If none of those conditions are met, the officer simply cannot force his way into that car. Both sides understood the law here, and neither one was willing to back down.
Like I said, I got a concealed carry permit, but other than that, I don't have nothing illegal.
Okay, so there's nothing. Would you mind if I look?
No, you may not look.
I may not look.
Unless you have a search warrant.
Okay, I don't, but
okay.
I'm simply asking. I mean, your pupils
I can open up the trunk, I can open the doors up, but I don't want you to go in and look through my car.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like I have to.
And you absolutely don't. I'm simply, see, in my line of work, what I do is I love doing this, okay? I love working with narcotics. And you're giving off a lot of precursors that could potentially lead up to narcotics. I'm not saying that you do, and I'm not saying that you don't. If you don't have anything.
No, I don't have any narcotics. I don't.
And I didn't say that you did.
You're foaming at the mouth. You're asking me why I'm nervous. I mean, this is ridiculous.
How is it?
Can I please have a witness? Do you mind coming closer? Okay.
So there's nothing illegal in the car.
Are you a supervisor? Are you a supervisor? May I have a supervisor?
You're talking to him.
Okay. There's nothing illegal in my car whatsoever.
Would you like to see my supervisor?
I mean, what's the next step? Am I going to get a ticket for speeding or what?
That's to be determined. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm simply asking for. I don't understand why you're getting so hostile with me.
Because the way I'm being treated. I mean,
how are you being treated?
How do I look like I have narcotics?
I didn't say you look like you had narcotics. I said you were displaying indicators.
What are you saying? I have pupils. I'm nervous. I mean, I was upset because you're asking me where I'm going.
That was just casual conversation. So here's the deal. Look, I'm not going to sit here and argue. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay, I'm simply asking you a few questions.
What would you like me to do? Do you want me to open the trunk? Do you want me to?
I just asked if you mind if I look. You don't have to. You can tell me no all day long.
But
he has one. Just be cognizant of that.
They're saying I have suspicion of narcotics or something.
I didn't.
I mean, you're welcome to look. There's absolutely nothing in here.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Would you mind if I look in the car?
I give you the permission to view what's in my car. But
okay,
here's
the thing.
Are you allowed to just search my car without a search warrant? I mean,
there's a few different ways that I can. Probable cause, okay, which I'm just asking you for verbal consent.
What's the probable cause? Can you please explain to him what the probable cause was?
I didn't say there was. I just asked you if I could.
You said I had suspicion.
You're just getting defensive with me for asking common questions. All right, I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what's called a patrol investigation. Okay. I made a stop for probable cause, which the probable cause was speeding. Sir? He is a witness.
Can you please come closer and listen? Okay, thank you.
He's recording. I'm recording. I know y'all are recording. That's fine. It's well within your right.
There are steps to go to the station and get copies and everything of this because this is ridiculous.
Okay, is this your wife, girlfriend,
this
friend?
This is my fiance, my girlfriend.
Okay.
For 5 years.
Okay, well, congratulations. I'm just asking you simple questions. All right, we'll just sit tight. I'll tell you what.
I'm going 50 miles an hour. And then you're pulling over.
Ma'am, would you be willing to step out and speak with me out here, please? Possibly less aggressive as he is. That would be lovely. Okay. So my name's Sergeant Holyfield with the Richland Police Department. The reason you remember me? Dollar General.
The officer was looking for a way to get the woman on his side, and it done turned out she actually knew him, even though he couldn't quite place her. But there was another reason the officer was suspicious of the driver, and it had nothing to do with drugs. It was the fact that a white driver was with a black woman, and in Mississippi, that kind of pairing has historically raised eyebrows. Interracial relationships were once heavily stigmatized in that state. Tensions between racial groups ran deep for a long time. Things have improved significantly since then, but this particular officer carried some old-school biased thinking with him. When he saw this interracial couple together, something in the back of his mind flagged it as suspicious. Are they really a couple, or is this a drug deal situation? That kind of instinctive, negative stereotyping led him down a path of suspicion that had absolutely no factual basis.
I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Have we ever had a negative interaction before?
I just had to call y'all a couple times over there. I met you once.
Okay, so when you called, did I show up and help you as best that you thought I probably could?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you have any indication of me ever being rude, ugly, too assertive, aggressive?
Not to me.
Okay.
Not
All right.
to me.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, so thank you. I appreciate that. Well, look, here's the reason for the stop today, okay? I'm doing the speed limit, 45 miles per hour. He comes past me. All right, that's an indicator that he's traveling over the posted speed limit at which I was traveling. Okay, that is called probable cause for a traffic stop, okay, in which I have done. Furthermore, the window tint on the vehicle is darker than the legal limit. So there is further probable cause for a traffic stop, okay? I'm asking simple questions. Hey, how you doing? How you mom and them? Where you coming from? Where you headed to? All right, I'm not doing this to pry into your life, to have any sort of privatized information of what you're doing. I don't care what y'all are doing, okay? But I have a goal in mind, okay? He is nervous, he's breathing, his pupils are dilated, his eyes are glassy and gray, okay?
Get mad.
Okay, and that's fine. So now I'm just asking him a few simple questions because now I have some indicators and I have some precursors, okay? So now I'm looking for something different. How long have you known him?
We've been together 6 years.
Okay. Has he been arrested in the 6 years that y'all have been together?
No.
No, never in trouble or anything like that? He lives in Madison. Has he lived up there the whole time?
Yeah. Well, not the whole time. He stayed in Florida somewhere.
Okay. Is there, so that you know of, he's never been in trouble since y'all been together?
No, he's never. I know.
Okay, so you know that? Okay. All right. I'm going to ask you the same thing. I don't know you. I'm sorry, I don't remember you from Dollar General, but I come into contact with 80,000 people a day on this highway. Okay, so I do apologize. Has he ever been known to you to use abuse prescription medications, smoke marijuana, any heroines, meths, anything like that? Okay, and say that's all I'm looking for. Just casual conversation. All right. There are indicators leading me up to this question. Okay, I'm not just saying, ooh, hey, guy in the middle of the road, breathing heavy, whatever.
Yeah.
But there are indicators that have led me down this path, which is why I asked. So I get it. He's upset. This isn't something that people go through every day, and I hate that he feels like I'm coming at him some type of way. But there's a reason why I'm asking these questions that I'm asking. Is this his vehicle or yours?
This is his, and I can tell you, he probably like that because I'm from Simpson County, but I stay here.
Sure.
And
Here in Richland?
I'm
Okay.
here.
Sure.
And so, but I'm from Simpson County.
Okay.
And so when we go to Simpson County, we done got pulled over twice. They asked him why he's with a black woman.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, so we like, why you pulling us over? What's the reason for you to pull us over?
Different people, and
that might be why he is.
well,
You know.
so I want to remind you of this. All right, the window tint is darker than the legal limit. It's 28. The legal limit is 28%. That's along the lines of 5%. Okay, there's no way possible that from where I was, I knew he was with a black woman. I didn't even know he was a white guy. So that's irrelevant to me. Now, the fact that may have happened to you prior, I'm sorry, because that's bull. But I can't control what other people do. I can only control what's in my environment and encourage people to get away from that. All right, and I'm sorry that you've experienced that, but that's not the case today. I promise you, because you passed me and the windows are so dark I can't see in the car.
Can I
So
ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
So is it for the back or the front? Because the front was not.
Any windows. Any windows. The only exemption in the state to that are emergency vehicles, emergency services. That's the only exemption to the tint law, or having a prescription which has been acknowledged by the commissioner of the highway patrol.
Okay, because I know that's why we bought the car. The car was already like.
And that happens. But when you sign your license, when you go to the DMV, when you sign your driver's license, you're acknowledging that you have read, understood, acknowledged, and understand all the state laws, which encompass traffic law as well. All right, for the driver's license, that's what that means.
I
told him you can visually look in my car if you want to look in the car, but you're not going to dig through it and search through it. No.
Well, there's a fine line between what you're telling me I can and can't do. Okay. I just asked you if I could look in your vehicle. Okay, that would encompass me looking in the center console, the cup holders and stuff. Not an invasive search. I'm not trying to go through your car and pull out your bills that you've had stuffed in your glove compartment for the past 4 years. I don't care about that. Okay, it's an invasive look into a non-invasive look into the vehicle. Unless there's something in there that would key me up to something else. Okay, well hold on. Let me talk. Okay, let me talk. Okay, obviously I've known your fiance for a little bit and didn't realize she remembers me. I don't remember her. Okay, and we have established, the words came out of her mouth that in the interactions that we've had over the last several years when she was working here, are you still working there? No, it's not. We've never had a negative interaction. I do not come at people some type of way that you perceive that I am. Okay, you got defensive with me for doing my job. Okay, stop. Don't interrupt me again, please. I've been more than restrained in trying to be very nice to you, okay? So here's the thing.
No.
I've asked you questions and you've just been defensive with me the whole time, trying to do my job. All right, so I'm gonna ask you one more time.
No.
Do you mind if I look in your car or not?
No.
Okay, well then just sit tight. Don't go back in the car for now, all right? Just be mindful he has a firearm in his waistband.
No matter how the officer tried to work around it, the driver wouldn't budge, and the officer couldn't legally force the issue. Partly because the law didn't allow it, and partly because the driver was legally carrying a firearm. Nobody was about to push this thing over the edge. But the officer wasn't ready to give up either. His instincts told him something was off, and based on his experience working narcotics, he believed the driver had been in contact with drugs. So he went back to his cruiser and requested a K9 unit to come out and do a sniff around the vehicle. That's a completely legal move. When a driver refuses consent to search, officers are allowed to walk a drug detection dog around the outside of the car without it being considered an unlawful search. Unfortunately for the officer, no K9 unit was available in the area at the time. With no dog and no probable cause to justify a forced search, he had no choice but to let the driver go. Though he did issue 2 citations, one for speeding and one for the illegal window tint. Both parties went their separate ways. Whether the driver ever actually had anything illegal in that car, we'll never know. What we do know is that both sides stayed within the boundaries of the law. The driver clearly knew his rights and exercised them without hesitation. And that's something a lot of people in the comments pointed out. In the United States, you don't have to say anything beyond what's legally required during a traffic stop. If an officer can't arrest you and won't let you, you'll have to keep talking. The more you say, the more you risk giving them something to use against you. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.